got money in Africa, it don't matter what country, you live in 10 times better than most rich people here.
So while I was jump hunting, the system whispered to my ear, "Son John." I said, "Sir." He said, "In this country, you have to start from ground zero." I was like, where am I starting from? So I went to register for HHA. You know HHA now, Home Health Care Aid, where they will send you to a client's house. You live with the clients, clean the clients, including the client nyash, and sometimes the client will throw up on you. It's part of the profession.
It's officially one year in America, and I don't want to cry. I miss my life home. Yeah. If I was given the opportunity right now, I'll pick my life back home without thinking twice.
You are watching Mindless Nomad, our commentary channel where curiosity travels and comfort zone ends. Real people, real stories, real talk. So guys, in today's commentary video, we are going to be reacting on dirty jobs of African immigrant in a pursuit of American dream. So here is the thing: African immigrant in the United States of America, they are currently relocating in the majority number. They are relocating back to Africa just because of the kind of jobs they found in the United States of America. So guys, let's first watch the video, the clips, and then I will be back reacting on the clips. And also, if it is your first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can stay with us in the upcoming video.
I quit my first job in America before I started. I came to America like every other person, so I was job hunting, looking for a job that suit my profile. So while I was job hunting, the system whispered to my ear, "Son John." I said, "Sir." He said, "In this country, you have to start from ground zero." I was like, where am I starting from? So I went to register for HHA. You know HHA now, Home Health Care Aid, where they will send you to a client's house. You live with the clients, clean the clients, including the client nyash, and sometimes the client will throw up on you. It's part of the profession. You get to the point now where I knew I was going to have problem was my first day in class. I was the only guy in class, and the teacher kept on encouraging me. You know, in this industry, we have shortage of guys. The moment they see that you're a guy, you have more opportunity than the women. I was like, okay, no problem. Fast forward, after my training, they transfer me to a client house where I will stay with the client, clean the client and all that. But you know what? You see that my supervisor, that guy will not make heaven. You get to the point now, among all the clients, this guy sent me to a woman's house. If you see that woman, she's like 10 in 1. I tried to lift this woman up. I almost broke my back. Oh God, Son John, you have suffered. Then I called my supervisor. "Hello, sir." He said, "Son John, my man." I said, "Listen, I'm not your man today." He said, "What's going on?" I said, "I quit." He said, "No, you're going to get used to it." I said, "Get used to what?" "The reason I'm actually calling you is for you to send somebody to relieve me. Other than that, I have no reason to call you. I would rather be a king in my local kingdom than to be a sheep in another man's country." You get to the point now, I almost went back to Africa.
I need to rant. So it's officially one year in America, and I don't want to cry. I miss my life home. Yeah. If I was given the opportunity right now, I'll pick my life back home without thinking twice. I have just been thinking so much, and I'm like, I had things going on for me. Life was good. All the projects I had back home, all the things I was doing. I'm not a lazy person. I consider myself a very hardworking woman. I moved here not necessarily to look for greener pastures, but because I met a man that I fell in love with, and he happens to be from here and live here. And because of everything we've been told by the media about America and how great this place is, how this is the land of milk and honey, I thought it's only wise, and I'm also very traditional, so I thought it's only wise for me to follow my husband and live where he lives. My husband has been here for some time. He has always been mentioning here and there about, how difficult life is here, like just the challenges that are in this country. But I never listened, so I was like, this man doesn't want me to enjoy the American dream. But he has time without number expressed his dissatisfaction about this place. Heck, he doesn't even want to retire in this country. If he was given the opportunity as well, like right now, he would also choose to leave.
You got money in Africa, it don't matter what country, you live in 10 times better than most rich people here.
Mm-hmm.
There's wealthy there and there's rich here. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, experiencing that and seeing that, and then just the style, the swag, everything has been stolen from there.
Come on, talk
You
your
know what I'm
shit,
saying?
man.
So I think everybody just needs to know that they need to go home, and even just the air, like the air is crisp. You can breathe. Like when you breathe in America, bro, it's like you breathing in problems, bro. You know what I'm saying?
God,
And then,
listen.
like, yes, anxiety. When you leave,
Boy.
oh man, Africa, bro, all that anxiety is out, bro. All of that.
So when you come to the US, there are no perfect jobs waiting for you here. There is nothing here for you. No. When you come, you have to start from the scratch. You just have to start from somewhere. Like if you were a manager back home, you're a bank manager, and you decided to leave and then pack your bags and said you're relocating to the US to start your life afresh, to start your life all over again, just have it at the back of your mind that there is no management job waiting for you here in the US. You have to start from somewhere. When I came to the US, I was a nanny for a while, and I was looking for jobs while I was doing my nanny job. And then I got a job at a restaurant. I started working at a restaurant. If you have a dream job in mind that you want to do when you come to the US, you just have to start from somewhere else before you can even get that your dream job. I worked at that restaurant plus my nanny job for almost a year, before I could get my desired job, the job that I wanted. Because if your mind is fixated at a particular job, that this is what I want to do, this is what I must do, this is a place I must work, and then you're not giving yourself the opportunity to gather all the experiences that you need to work at that particular place that you are aiming at, then you will have a problem. You're going to fail. So put pride aside, set it aside, and then start your life afresh. You will get to that your dream job. So don't be too proud and don't be too choosy at first. Don't be too picky at jobs when you come here. You need the experience. You need the money. So do not be too proud when it comes to jobs. Pride will not get you anywhere. Pride will keep you down.
Every year, thousands of Africans leave behind thriving professional lives back home in Africa. For instance, doctors by profession, engineers by profession, businessmen, politicians, and especially the young people. So, young people, I feel like we are the biggest asset of the continent. So, I don't feel like we should be running away far away from our continent to go and do this kind of jobs in United States of America. So if they migrate from Africa to the United States of America just because it has been sold as a land of opportunity, so the United States with its promise of prosperity and equality becomes a magnetic hope. So, but for many, that dream takes a humbling return, if I can say. So the doctors became dentists, the engineers became hospital toilet cleaners, the businessmen became farmers, and then lecturers became home caregivers. So those kind of jobs that I can call risked glamorous occupations, but they lived professional lives back home in Africa because they have been lied to that America is the dreamland, that American dream that every African I feel like have in his head. So the common that jobs being done by African immigrants in the United States, those are home health aides and nursing aides, construction laborers, home caregivers, farmers. So those are the kind of jobs that you people are dreaming with that mentality of American dream. So those are the kind of jobs you are chasing in the United States of America. So the migration policy of United States of America shows that over 60% of African immigrants in the United States of America so work in essential and frontline sectors, often those avoided by native born Americans. So now back home in Africa, there is what I can call the irony of roast status. The civil engineers who were from in some of our countries back home, Nigeria, Ghana, the doctors, nurses, lecturers, who have done and achieved the more back home in Africa, and they migrated to United States of America. So right now they are home caregivers, they are farmers, they are construction laborers. So those kind of that jobs. So there is this psychological tool between the pride and perseverance. So there is a quiet shame that many carries living two identities, one being online, second being offline. So number one being online, it is whereby they take pictures in the good streets, in the crisp jeans, and then they share their photos all over the social medias. So that's why even when you are still in Africa, you will never see the dark side of United States of America. Even them, when they reach there, you will always see them in the crisp jeans, in the clean streets. And then there is that identity, second identity, called being offline. So in being offline, they spend day and night scrubbing hospital floors and cleaning toilets. Others are taking care of old people, and even they are being treated impatiently by the client. And can you imagine? You come to America thinking that you will find God in the street, but we end up sweeping those same streets. That is the reality that you will never see on social media or wherever. So now, as I conclude, the story of African immigration in America is not just about dirty jobs. It's about clean heart and dirty hands, about dignity found in a struggle. For many, trade professional pride for an opportunity, but in that exchange lies an enduring truth. So America is not just what you will find when you arrive, it is what you build when you endure. Thank you all. This is Mindless Nomad, our commentary channel. We love you all. We would like to hear you in the comment section. Please don't forget to comment in the comment section to see how you feel, like your opinions. How do you think about this? See you in the next video. Love you all.